It is Tuesday morning, and I wanted everyone to say hello to my new mini golden doodle pup. She is 10 weeks old, and her name is Bailey. Had she been a guy, I wanted to name her Gaines, G-A-N-E-S, but she's a girl, so I couldn't give her that name. So her name is Bailey. She has been a handful. She has been the reason why I haven't posted as many videos lately, because I didn't realize how much work puppies were, but I'm having a lot of fun with her. I just wanted to show you guys her. And if you guys have any tips for puppies, I've never had one before, feel free to leave them down in the comments. You know, if my fitness tips sometimes help you out and you have puppy expertise, don't hesitate to comment, because I'm sure it would be greatly appreciated. She's got a little crate right here that she's usually pretty good about staying in. And I've noticed if I put a blanket over the top, she usually doesn't cry that much. And this is her food bag, a very stylish Victoria's Secret bag that my mom gave me before I left her house, because I got her back in my hometown. But here she is. I wanted everyone to meet her. Bailey, say hi. And I'm going to have a little pre-workout meal here in a bit. I'll show you guys that. And then I'm going to go hit some chest later today. 3:20 in the afternoon, guys. I really haven't ate much today. I had the McDonald's egg white breakfast sandwiches, which surprisingly have good macros, good protein, and low fat. So they're good for flexible dieting. And I'm going to have a shake here, 110 grams of oats, I think 85 grams of some My Protein whey. I'm using the chocolate kind. If you guys want to get discounts on this, it helps the channel out, and it is really the cheapest way you can buy, I think. I'll link it out down below in the description. You can get 15% off or 10% off, depending on where you live in the world, but it tastes great. I've got a little almond milk in there, a tablespoon of peanut butter, and some ice. Blend this up, and then I will see you guys at the gym. How's it going, guys? It is Michael, checking back in with some more workout commentary, and it is always a great workout when you're benching on some Louis Vuitton bench press padding. And no, I don't think that's real, but I did put a picture on Instagram one time, and a lot of people were under the impression that it was real, which would actually be pretty crazy. It'd probably be a couple $1,000s and a big waste of money. But what you guys are going to be seeing in the background is a little bit of my push workout here. Some chest, triceps, and some shoulders. And I started out with a little bit of flat bench. You guys probably won't see very many of these clips, or I'll probably cut them a little bit shorter, just because I have some new stuff that I want to show you guys, as opposed to the standard barbell bench pressing and the incline barbell bench pressing. There are a few new exercises that I've added into my push days lately that I have really been enjoying, and I'm thinking some of them are going to be a staple from now on, or it's an exercise that I can come back to later in the future, because it's always nice to have variety. Give yourself options in the gym. Don't limit yourself when you are training, because then it just gets boring and mundane after a while, and that will lead to burnout. But here is one of the new exercises I was referring to. It's a small twist on a machine that I'm sure a lot of you guys have in your gym, and I have been enjoying it immensely. It's a single arm press on one of these plate-loaded machines, and what you do is you're obviously pushing with one arm, but you turn your body and point your feet towards the direction of the arm that you're pressing with, and it's almost like you're pressing across the midline of your body. It's a real unique movement, and you guys can see I've got my hand on the area of my chest where I'm really feeling it contracting, and that's what I am focusing on. I'm just making sure every rep I'm getting a good stretch and a good contraction, and small changes like this can make a huge difference in your training routine. I talked about this in my last commentary, where I mentioned the single arm cable rows, and just doing one at a time, one lat or one pec at a time, makes a big difference. And obviously on that machine, you don't need to go as heavy. I can do a lot more with two at a time, but with just one arm at a time, I feel it more. I've got all focus on that pec that I'm trying to contract, as opposed to maybe 50-50 when I've got both hands going. From there, a few sets of the classic pec deck. On this exercise, I'm trying to keep my chin up. I kind of tuck it, if you guys see on these reps, and just looking at the footage, that's a plus about filming yourself. You can always go back and just look at small things like that. I feel it more when I have my chin up, and when I have my chin down, it's just an awkward position. And here's another thing I've started doing on my push days. I've added a vertical pressing movement. I used to do overhead press a lot, but it kind of got to the point where it was just a lot of stress on my lower back for some reason. When I kind of arch my back to exert myself into a good position to lift more weight, it just added up over time. So I've got that machine I've been doing for a vertical pressing movement. It's really nice, and this is another variation of the dumbbell lateral raises. It is not side lateral raises either, because you hear a lot of people say that. Side and lateral mean the same thing, but what you do is you get an incline bench just like this. You guys can see it, and you basically lean forward a little bit, and then you do the exact same motion. And since you're on a bench and your chest is supported, you really can't cheat the weight up at all. So you've got that variation. You can do the machine that I've done. There's a lot of different things that you can do to get the same results. And here's another thing I've been messing around with: some board presses on close grip triceps. It's so-so. These are kind of rough, and at the end I almost go to Snap City, but thankfully I have a spotter, because I probably would have decapitated myself. I can't even speak. It terrifies me so much. I think it's one of these reps. Let's see right here. Is it this one? Nope. Get ready for it. Get ready for it. I think it's this one right here. Really smashing it down on that board. Oh no. Okay, thankfully I had a spotter, because that would have been bad. And then to finish off the workout, a few sets of the classic exercise. And this is some great lighting right here. This gym, for the most part, doesn't have very good lighting, and this camera that I have is so wonky when it comes to focusing. So sometimes I look super pale and super soft, like I've been on that forever bulk, just bulk for life. Bulking for life crew. And other times I look tan and actually a little more accurate of my current level of body fat. But I guess, hey, the camera doesn't lie unless the lighting and the focusing is off. I hope you guys enjoyed the commentary. Here's some more of the adorable Bailey. Just got back from the gym, guys. I'm trying to teach Bailey how to sit down here, and she's been doing pretty good this whole time, and I'm finally filming it, so let's see if she can do it here for everyone. No. Hey, Bailey, look. Sit down. Bailey, sit down. Look at that champion dog right there. And to reward her every single time she does it, I've got a whole jar of peanut butter. This is hers. And I will lightly, just real lightly, get a small dab of peanut butter on my finger just to keep her fat macros in check for the day. So we're starting out basic with a sit, and hopefully, oh look, she did it again. Got to reward her. And hopefully in the future I can teach her some more cool things. And that really took her about 15 minutes to learn. Maybe 5 or 10 minutes. It wasn't that long at all, I don't know. But I am proud of her. Good job, Bailey. That is pretty much it for the video, guys. If you liked the video, be sure to click the thumbs up button down below. That is always appreciated. Check out these 2 videos on the screen in case you missed them. And if you want to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, links are in the description. I hope everyone is doing well, and I will talk to you next video.